Hi,
Just,
everybody.
yeah,
Thank you for joining me for Peace in the Midst, 15 minutes where we're going to anchor ourselves and recenter. Oh, on this beautiful, at least here on the West Coast, a beautiful Thursday. So let's take a breath together, shall we? As we just allow ourselves the gift, the gift of stillness, the gift of this present moment. The gift that is the very truth of life itself, showing up for us, revealing itself as us. So we quiet our mind. We quiet our mind and we open our heart and we allow ourselves to let go of whatever might have come before this moment. Whatever the activity of our day was, just allowing that to fall away. And in this moment, allowing ourselves to just be present to the right here, to the right now, as we let go of whatever might be coming after this moment. And just really breathing and being breathed, quieting and centering ourselves in the very truth of who we are. Recognizing the one power, the one presence, the one life that is all that there is, that is my life, that is the life of each person listening to my voice right now. How good it is to take this time to be still and know that at the very root of the root, at the very center of our beingness is the center of all beingness. How good it is to take this time right now to remember our true nature, to remember the love that is, the grace that is, the joy that is, the peace that is, the wholeness that is. Always available, always accessible. So we breathe and we are breathed. We quiet, consciously choosing to allow ourselves to center. For that center that we are is always seeking a greater expression of itself. It is always seeking to express as our life in time and in space. So when we say yes, when we are willing, the way is made. Right now, we undo, we unhook. We allow ourselves to become present to that which is larger than our small understanding. The invitation is to relax, to unwind into our true nature. So we're going to begin by relaxing in our body temples, which is a doorway, which is an avenue into the dimensionless, multidimensionalness that is our life. So we start at the crown of our head and we just allow ourselves to undo, allowing any tension to fall away, allowing our forehead to soften, our third eye to open, allowing our gaze, whether our eyes are open or closed, to soften, releasing any tension in our cheeks, in our jaw, in our tongue, chin, allowing our throat, our neck to be free. Any tension around our voice box, all of this, just letting it go. Shoulders gently falling down our back, our spine supple, supportive, no efforting, feeling ourselves supported by the chair, feeling ourselves supported that we can undo and allow ourselves, our small self, to be held. We allow the belly to soften. We allow our hips and our whole pelvic region to unwind. Thighs and knees, calves and shins, ankles, all the tension just draining downward. Feeling our feet grounded on the earth, supported on the earth. So allowing gravity to support our letting go. And at the same time, there is this dynamic upward lifting that is as natural as our breath. So it's nothing we need to force. We are dropping down and rising up. And it's ease, it's grace. The breath is breathing us, and we open our heart space. Oh, just softening whatever tensions, whatever walls, whatever ways that we have perhaps been protecting ourselves. Right now, we just let that go, because there is nothing that we need to protect ourselves from in the mind of God. Allowing the grace, allowing the ease and the flow. Remembering that our heart space is not geographically specific to our heart, that it is in front of us and behind us and beneath our arms and radiating downward and upward, and just allowing that radiant beingness to transcend our small understanding of our body temple. Allowing ourselves to surrender up our small awareness, allowing our sense of separation to just dissolve into the nothingness from which it came. There is no space, no place where we end and something else begins. There is only this limitless, porous beingness. And we allow ourselves to be nourished, to be fed by the infinite expression that is love, that is grace, that is beauty. We allow ourselves to step into our greater beingness, our true nature. So we undo just a little bit more. We let any more tension just fall away, elbows, fingers, wrists. We allow the breath that is breathing us to be the focal point of our attention. Opening into that which is deeper than our breath, that perfect peace, that infinite love, that wellspring of compassion that is the very fabric of life itself. This is the truth of who I am. This is the truth of who each of us are. Allowing, letting go of our small awareness and surrendering up into the wholeness that we are, the grace that we are, the peace that passes all understanding. And so we undo into our true nature. We quiet just a little more. The very stillness at the center of all beingness is at the center of our beingness. And so we rest here. There's nothing to do but to allow our true nature full sway. Anything that we think is an impediment to our divinity right now dissolving into the nothingness from which it came. Wholeness is our birthright. Joy is our true name. Peace is nearer than our breath. Every cell, every atom, every form, function of our beingness, alit. This is who I am. This is who you are, the very life of God, the living presence of love. Anything that is not like this dissolves away, falls away. There is only this moment. The richness of it, the power of it, the strength of it, available, accessible. How good it is to just come to a full stop. There is only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life now. That life is your life now. This moment, perfect peace, infinite love. Resting, rejuvenating, aligning with our wholeness, every dimension of our being, mental, emotional, physical, every expression of our understanding right now, in our willingness, aligned as love, as grace. The stillness at the very center of our being is an infinite wellspring that is the light, that is the love. So even as we begin to prepare to come back into time and space, we do so by settling and allowing and opening to the truth of our beingness, the infinite all that we are, more with more yes, just more of an inner yes. I am peace. You are peace. We are peace. And so as we step back into our day, as we begin to move into the activities that is this human experience, we do so this day anchored as wholeness, anchored as love, anchored as light. We are rejuvenated and renewed. We are resourced and made new. The revelation of our love, of our peace, of our grace, made manifest in time and in space. This is where we are guided from. This is where we choose from. Our hands, our voice, our beingness is love in action, peace in action. So I see and I know that this day unfolds with ease and grace, for in our yes, the way is already made. We are the living expression of a living God, made manifest in time and in space, and in our yes. Oh, peace is palpable. Love, love is something we can taste and touch. Our wholeness reverberates through every dimension of our beingness and beyond. For there is only one mind, one heart, one breath. All that we need, we have and more. How grateful I am for this time to be still and know. How grateful I am for the yes, for where two or more are gathered, a way is made, and that way is love and light and peace. Peace in the midst of this magnificent, miraculous life. How grateful I am, truly. And so it is. Amen. Ashe.